Okay, so friends, we are going to go straight to ChatGPT. And I was saying that you can open ChatGPT on a browser or on a mobile phone in case you want to create an advert, but you don't know the script. You want to formulate a script using ChatGPT. How can you be able to use ChatGPT to create an advert? It's all about you knowing what you want. What do you want? It is a script about this and this. After that, type it in the chat room. Explain more about you. Are you a person or you are a brand or a business? Okay. So give in some instructions on how you want your advert to appear in terms of which content, in terms of the length or the duration of the video or an advert. So I was saying that you can be able to ask for what you call a voiceover. If you want, so that's why at the end of the script it is asking, if you want, I can also make you a spoken audio version with a lively professional tone that sounds ready for the audio or social media. So friends, if you want AI version of the voiceover, it is there, but in case you have someone who can be able to speak about the advert, it can be there. So, are you ready to unlock the power of data? So this advert is about the training under TechLift Academy, about the SQL for data science. It's starting on 13th of September 2025. This is the script. So in case you want to edit it a bit, you can be able to open Word, or even ChatGPT itself can be able to get you the Word document for your advert. You can just ask, give me the Word document. The Word document of the advert. So it is going to generate the Word document, or you can choose to copy and paste. So your Word document is here. So the Word document is here. So it is being downloaded. It is being downloaded. So this is the advert. So we, digital marketeers, we always create what we call content. You can use AI, or at some point, we find ourselves sitting down and start imagining and creating content. But my friend, this can be done much easier than you think when you use AI. Okay? So use AI in digital marketing. It is recommended, but you must know what you want. As I said, AI cannot be able to replace anyone, but a person who uses AI is going to replace you at some stage. So this is the advert that we have created. So that is ChatGPT for you, generating the text. So we can even ask ChatGPT to create what we call a flyer. So we can submit this information, and then we ask ChatGPT to create and design a flyer for this advert. So today, people whom we call graphics designers are now worried because AI is almost taking over their job of designing. So let's explore on how AI can be able to design an advert for us. So I'm going to upload the logo for TechLift Academy, and then we see how it can be able to design a flyer. You can even ask ChatGPT to keep the company colors. So this is the logo for TechLift Academy. So after uploading it, I'm going to send in the requests for designing the flyer, and we give it some time. Yes, as I said that a person who uses AI is going to replace you. It doesn't matter which job. And today, a lot of entry-level jobs have been able to be replaced by what we call computers or AI. Data cleaning, simple data cleaning, that can be done by AI because AI can be able to analyze simple data. So right now it is designing a flyer. Okay. So the flyer is being designed. Let's give it some time. So another way on how we can be able to use AI, let us assume that maybe our role it is to create some content on our own, and after we want to remove some errors from that content. Okay. How can you be able to use AI to remove errors, grammatical errors, removing of uh, any mistake in what you want to communicate out there to the public. So sometimes we find ourselves making mistakes, but as you're creating your brand out there, it doesn't matter whether it is a business brand. You should put this in your mind that social media can break and it can create. So please be vigilant on what you're posting. Make sure that it is free from errors. Okay? So how can you be able to use AI to remove errors? The simplest way to use it is to use AI, to use ChatGPT, but I'm going to recommend to you another AI known as Quillbot. Quillbot, if you want to use Quillbot, you just need to go to any browser and then you type Quillbot. Okay? After typing Quillbot, search for it, and we are lucky that we are having it on the first interface or on the first result. So let's see how we can be able to use Quillbot. So Quillbot has a number of tools. It has what we call the paraphraser, the grammar checker, plagiarism checker, the humanizer. So usually, some people create content using AI, and after they want to own the content. Okay. We want to own the content. So how can you humanize? How can you change the work of AI into human content? Okay. So now we are on the interface of Quillbot. Okay. So Quillbot, it has a number of tools, but it's up to you to know what you want to use. Like for instance, you want to use Quillbot to paraphrase. You have got something from a different source, and then you just want to change the wording, but not changing the meaning. Okay? You want to fix some mistakes, the grammars, or you want to humanize. It is AI content, but you want it to be humanized because some people can easily detect that, oh, no one can be able to write as perfect as this. I think this is AI content. Okay. So let us start with what we call the paraphrasing tool. This is very, very important in case you have gotten something. So let's do with the advert that you have just created. This is the advert that we want to paraphrase. Okay. We don't want to change the meaning. Uh, maybe I can edit it a bit, but you can choose what you call the mode. Do you want the fluence? Do you want the humanize? Do you want formal, academic, simple? You can choose the mode, even the language. So what do you do? You just need to copy and paste your script. After pasting it there, it will ask you to paraphrase. So here, this is the original text. The paraphrased one is going to be this side. Okay. So let's read and see. Are you ready to unlock the power of data? And then this side, it is saying, are you prepared to unleash data's potential? Okay. In today's world, the original text is saying, in today's world, data is the new oil, but only few know how to refine it. Without the right skills, you are missing out on opportunities in tech, business, and research. Then this side, it is saying, sorry, this side it is saying data is the new oil in today's society, but only you know how to refine it. Without the proper abilities, you are losing out on you are losing on commercial research and technical chances. Hmm? Okay. So now this site is saying join TechLift Academy on 13th September 2025 for our hands-on SQL for data science training, learning how to extract, analyze, and turn raw data into valuable insights, skills that employers are looking for right now. The paraphrased, enroll in TechLift Academy's Practical SQL for Data Science course on September 13th, 2025. Employers are currently seeking candidates that can extract, analyze, and transform raw data into insightful knowledge. So that's how the paraphraser works. So another tool under Quillbot it is known as the grammar checker. So once you click on it, so let's say you want to remove mistakes. Whenever we are communicating, we always make mistakes. So how can you remove those errors? So how do you remove those errors from maybe your text, from your message? So we digital marketeers, we always post content in form of texts on different platforms, maybe LinkedIn, maybe on our on our WhatsApp statuses, on different platforms, even on the website. Hmm? How can you make sure that it is free from errors? Okay, so what we are going to do, I'm going to come this side and paste the script or any content that I want it to be that I want it to be grammar checked. So this side I've pasted. So it is telling me that our writing score, it is at 70%. 10 grammar suggestions. So once you accept the grammar suggestions, the percentage is going to change. Okay? It has been on 70. Right now it is at 86. Okay? Uh let, let me make some, okay, let us make maybe some mistakes here, and then we see maybe you're writing, you skip some letters, you do what? Hmm? Let's see our mistakes. We are now on 63%. Accept the mistakes. So when you accept all the suggestions, the writing score, it is going to change. Okay? That's another way of using Quillbot to check errors from the text. We always communicate But please make sure your content, it is free from errors. Like for instance, today, we have made a mistake. Instead of saying from 5, 6 p.m., we said 7 to 6. That was an error in our communication. So that's why many people have been able to miss our training, and we really apologize. So it is very, very important to make sure what you're saying out to the people, it is making sense. Otherwise, what you're doing, the brand that you have built for 3 years, it can be broken by just simple mistakes. Right now, I don't know how people feel, those that have just seen the changes in our communication, but really apologize. Yeah. So let's proceed. We have looked at the paraphraser. You have gotten something from somewhere and then you want to change it a bit. Don't change the meaning, but you change the wording. Grammar checking is also there. There are a lot, but what can we use as digital marketeers? Another tool, if you click on more, it is what we call the summarizer. This is the summarizer. So if you have like maybe something of 2 pages, but you want it to be on 1 page. For instance, this script has 122 words. We want to summarize it. So in our education system, we used to have exams where we are being told to summarize. They give us long paragraphs and they tell us to summarize, but this can be done by AI today. So then who are you who doesn't use AI to summarize your work? So if you read through, you'll find that the original text, it had 122 words. And then the summarized one, it has 53 words. And the meaning is there. There's a lot. I talked about the humanizer. You have used AI somehow, somewhere, and now you want to humanize. You have generated all your content using AI. And now you want to humanize. You want to make sure that no one can be able to detect that this is AI generated. So you can just click on humanize, and then you get another copy of the story that is almost done by a human being. Okay, so that's it. Let's go back and see. Someone saying I should re-echo on the grammar checker. The grammar checker, it removes errors from your document. So, or from your text. I say that we as digital marketeers, we always communicate to the public when maybe uh, we are in need of creating a brand, what. So how can we make sure that what we are communicating, it is free from errors, grammatical errors? And this cannot only help you in what? In digital marketing. It can help you somewhere else because communication is very, very important. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's not all about digital marketing, but in any field, or maybe you are a secretary, we always make communication. Okay? So, Grammar Checker is there for you to remove those errors from your communication because there are some letters which are missing. Grammar Checker can be able to get for you some suggestions, and what you can do, it is to accept the suggestions. It is saying our score, it is at 60%. If you continue to accept all the errors, your writing score can change. As you can see, as we are accepting, it is changing. It is now to 70%. Yes, hope I've been able to go through that a bit about grammar checking. Okay, so now, remember we had asked ChatGPT to create what we call a flyer for our business. Okay, how can you use ChatGPT? Let's see if it was able to generate a flyer. Okay, I don't think so, but I think we shifted to a different application. But if we remained on this, we would have gotten a flyer. But you just need to give it some time. But my friend, I can tell you, it can be able to create what we call a flyer for anything. So what you need, you just need to give it the description of your message, and the message can be designed. Before moving forward, may I know whether there is a question? Friends, do we have any question? You can just raise your electronic hand. Or you can just speak since we are few on the call. Hello, do we have questions? Okay, so someone's asking me to summarize the steps on how to go to or on how you can be able to use Quillbot and ChatGPT.